Hmm? What's this burnt spot on the floor? It looks like only here it was burned really badly. This is the gas burner. Uh, the gas pipe has been disconnected. It looks like Ritsu unplugged this to get the gas to fill the room. Well, I certainly did smell gas before it all happened. That crazy amount of gas must have surely come from this loose pipe then. But more importantly, did Ritsu get the gas to ignite with some sort of fire? When we were all outside the kitchen door, we saw Ritsu sitting down with her back to us. And she wasn't moving at all then. Just how the hell did she ignite the gas then? It's all blackened and burnt, but isn't this a lighter? Oh, it is. I guess this means that Ritsu, when we all fled the gas, leaving her behind, with this lighter lit a flame. Does that sound about right? I see. Before the explosion happened, Ritsu had her back turned to us. We wouldn't have seen if she had been holding a lighter then. Yeah, if she lit the fire this way, then everything makes sense. The explosion started at her hands, and that explains why there isn't much left of her here. I knew it. There's no mistake this was a suicide. Yeah. Huh? Did you find something, Ko? No, I don't think it's anything important. But this area on the floor has been especially damaged. You're right. Comparing to the rest of the floor, this spot is especially charred. Huh? That's weird. What do you mean, Yukinari? Well, the explosion. Didn't it come from the lighter that Ritsu held in her hands? Yeah. Before the explosion, Ritsu was right in the middle of the kitchen. In other words, the center of the explosion was in the middle of the kitchen. So, wouldn't you expect the most damaged part of the floor to be there? But then why is this part of the floor in the corner of the room the most burned? I don't know. Don't ask me. Well, there is one explanation to what Yukinari is saying. That, again, the conditions are unclear. This is... It's difficult to know for sure what this originally looked like, but... Isn't this a hot plate? Looks like this got really damaged. And not to mention, it's quite close to the spot where the burned floor is too. Well, anyway, looks like we're not going to find anything more in here. I'm gonna go rest up until the trial starts. I've already decided that Ritsu is the wolf. Got it. I knew it. Everything about this feels somehow off. And what more, that suicide note left behind. Was it really how Ritsu felt? Even though I say that, I still don't know what kind of person Ritsu was. I didn't know her very well. Ritsu could have been facing a lot of thoughts. Is there something besides that suicide note that I could find out more with? Whoa! What the hell is this? There's blood all over this coffin. Gross. Why did something like that happen here? There's bloomed flowers in here. Were these here yesterday? Maybe when everyone was distracted, these flowers were placed in here? Well, maybe they were put here to distract us. It's Ritsu's bag. And just like Ritsu, it's got a cute design as well. Oh, yeah, I should probably look through her bag. That girl, would she really be the kind to kill herself? Let's see if I can find any clues in here. Sorry, Ritsu. I'm going to look through this now. I'll try not to mess anything up. Huh? This bag has a lock on it. It looks like it's locked. Ritsu, you sure were careful. Whoa, what the? It looks like I need to enter in 4 numbers to open this. But what could those 4 numbers be? Well, this is pointless. Is there some sort of password hint? Alright, it opened. I get it. The trick is, the 4 squares on the bottom are related to the ones above it. You have to put in the values to match the yellow dots as the one on the bottom. Alright, I got it open. Once again, let's look through Ritsu's bag now. This is Ritsu's photo? There's 2 Ritsus. No, it's twins. Oh yeah, didn't Ritsu mention that she had a twin earlier? Is there anything else in here though? Whoa, what the hell? Knives, a hammer, rope, and poison? There's even more. Was she collecting all this to kill herself with? No, if it was just for suicide, then the hammer is weird. And if she used the rope and poison, these are easier options to kill yourself with. In other words, having all this stuff is more to help herself, in case she ever was picked as the wolf. That seems more likely. It looks like when Ritsu was alive that she was one who was really prepared. So, doesn't it seem strange that she killed herself? I knew it. Ritsu, someone killed her. But when we all ran to her, the kitchen was locked. In other words, it was a locked room. Doesn't that mean it could have only been a suicide? Oh, that's Ko. Looks like he's doing something on his laptop. Good. With this, my program is perfect. Now, if I put in what I found before and Ritsu's data... The chances of Ritsu being the wolf is 89%. To find another wolf, I'll need to find more data. What? He made a program that could do that? No, I can't rely on a machine. I've got to figure this out on my own. Anyway, I'll stop looking around the 3rd floor. I'm sure there's nothing else. It's the kitchen door. It's been obliterated by the blast from the explosion. Before the explosion, this door was locked. Huh? Looking closer at it, this door doesn't have a lock. But back when we all ran to the kitchen, it was definitely locked. What happened? I'll try to remember. Huh? Chie, what are you doing here? Oh, Yukinari! Good thing you're here. The truth is, the kitchen door won't open. Ritsu's locked herself inside. Huh? Ritsu? Yeah, the kitchen was locked. It was a locked room. That's why we quit trying to get inside. Oh, maybe. Surely she must have used some sort of pole or stick. I'd have to have kept it from opening. There isn't much left of things, though. It'd be a miracle to find anything. What's this? Something underneath the door? This is... Ugh! A fingernail! Whoa, this must have been a piece of Ritsu that flew off in the explosion. A nail? Oh, no. Looking closer, it's a fake nail. A fake orange press-on nail. Ritsu, did she wear fake nails this color? This is... It's the same nail as the one I found in the kitchen. Why is it here? Whoa, is this blood? There's blood all over this coffin. But there's a nail that's exactly the same as the one I found in the kitchen here. And it's beside this coffin covered in blood. With this, isn't this a bit suspicious? Seems to be that I gotta look inside this coffin. Oh, although I'm scared if I don't do this. There's a strange device locking it. Looks like it needs 4 numbers to open. That's really suspicious. What would they want to hide inside this? Anyway, I gotta solve this lock.